Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Eric or Ninja XTX or Will Ninja 524, depending on what platform you're seeing this video on. And I'm back to share another video with you guys. Now, this video is the weapon video for the week, and not real sure where this weapon comes from because if you look on the schematics of it, some people say this is a representation of a Chinese Dao. Some people say it's a representation of an African sword. Some people say it's a representation of um, Arabian sword. Some people even say it's a bastardization of all three, and they made it for a video game. Um, but I'm not real sure. But we're gonna treat this as a short sword because I wanted to do a few things with the short sword for my um novel, and the sword seems to fit the main hero. I've had the sword for, let's see, I think about 5 years now, and I've been working with this particular version of it, and I like it. It fits, and it fits for what I do with BTC a lot, so I use it. All right, so we're gonna call this BTC short sword module two. Fine. As usual, what I'm gonna do is demonstrate, perform the form, and then I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Now, for those of you that see this in or on YouTube, you'll see two other breakdown videos for this, and Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Well, this is the one off of Facebook, but Instagram and TikTok will get a one off later on in the week. All right. Possibly Wednesday or Thursday, depending on my schedule. Um, and forgive me if this is brief. I'm still operating with a less than satisfactory or less than optimal battery, and don't know when that's gonna get fixed. Thank you, insurance. Yeah. Anyway. Um. Anyway, here we go. All right. So what I'm doing there, and I don't know whether you've noticed this, and I'll explain, yeah, I'll explain why as I'm doing this. Now, I don't know whether you noticed, but I switch hands with this drill. I usually don't do that with a sword, but I'll explain to you why I did that in this drill. All right. So the first thing you see me do is a shoulder guard or a shoulder block. Hack down, thrust in, straight thrust in, rip out, palm down thrust, a palm up thrust, to my opposite side, to my opposite side. And then that becomes an inside block. Slash horizontally, coming out, slash horizontally, going back in. A power assist, roof block, chop down, thrust, twist, out, inside block or inside guard. Hit with the pommel to the opposite hand or the opposite arm. Roll, straight in thrust. Palm up, thrust, rip out, palm down, thrust, rip out, or rip diagonally out. Then I'm bringing my secondary hand into it. Overhead slice, parry, diagonal slice coming down, now from the diagonal slice coming down, I flip the blade, diagonal slice coming up, power assisted, going into my dominant hand. From the dominant hand, you have X pattern. 1, 2, 3, power assisted roof block. From the power assisted roof block, we have hit with the pommel, roll in and down. From there, we have come up as to not slice my own knee, come up, slice my tackers, middle line, and then thrust, palm up. Turn the blade, rip out diagonally, drop this hand back. And as I rip out diagonally, I want to rip back up, down. And as I go down, I'm hitting with the pommel. Hitting my tackle with the pommel, slide through. Now, if I want to, I can go back into two-handed overhead slice, thrust. If you're able-bodied, this would be a lunge. Back, drop my dominant hand back. 1, 2, which is a overhead chop and a horizontal slice. From that horizontal slice, shoulder block to the opposite side. Diagonal root block maybe supported, maybe not, depending on your strength level. Diagonal slice coming up, diagonal slice coming down, or it could be a vertical slice coming down. Then I grab with both my hands again. Overhead chop, thrust at the center line, retract thrust, go back into my dominant hand, wing block, roll into reverse root block. So wing block, roll into reverse root block, roll into a chop downward. Lock the leg, chop up, or rip up. Lower extremity block, rip up diagonally. Rip up diagonally. Inverted thrust. Palm down thrust. Palm up thrust. Palm down or straight in thrust. Drop down. And if you have your sheath where you can, or your scabbard where you can reach it, that's when you do a resheath. I hope that made sense for you guys. If it didn't, let me know, and I'll be happy to post a breakdown in an upcoming lesson. Please take care of yourselves and each other. One world, one love. If you guys have any questions, comments, and or requests, please drop them down in the comment box below or off to the side, depending on where you're seeing this video. And I will be sure to get to it as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. Train safely, train often, and train in the defense of yourselves, your families, your loved ones, and others. Bye-bye for now. I will see you guys on one or more of my respective social media platforms throughout the week. Until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves and each other. One world, one love. I'm out. Bye for now.